e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev. Applied directly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from Chicago 2008 land. Wish you guys were all here, but just since you're not, we're going to have a nice cast today. It's going to be Team Animus versus Team Ice 9. Right now speaking is D-Traf from Team JCP, and next to me I have Stan. Can you talk, Stan?
Yes, I can.
Alright, awesome. Thanks for watching us. Tonight we have Stealther, Iron, Shadow, and Substance all fighting for Team Animus. And for Ice 9 we have Haunter, Absolcold, Carnifex, and their guest ringer of Warpain. I'm going to take you through the map right now and take a peek at what everything is. This that I'm looking at right now is north. This will be the north wall, north corner, all that good stuff. It's a hot spot for a lot of teams. This is the other side of the map. It is south. South is typically where a lot of the eastern teams start off and go with. That building I'm looking at right there, that is the west objective, and that's the yellow building. This right here is the east objective. Again, we got the north alley, and we also have the north wall. This is the center alley. This is where both teams will probably meet off in the beginning. And then again, there's east, and there's yellow building, and last but not least, there's west, and then you have your south wall. So what are you thinking today for the match, Stan? What do you think's going to happen?
Well, looking at these two teams, two players in particular come to mind. You got Warpain of I-9, who is actually a Rising Storm player, but he's very talented on all maps. And then on the other side, you have Substance, who's the leader of Annex, he shows some signs of good play from here and there. And basically, we'll see if this is one of the maps.
That's very true. That's a good point about Warpain. He's a heck of a player. I know he's been playing this game for a very long time. I think we were just discussing it since he was 17 years old. And Substance, I'd have to say, whenever anybody asked who's a player that's blossomed, so to speak, I would have to say is Substance. He's a guy that picked up, even since last year at CPO, he's just gotten a lot better by at least tenfold. It's really nice to see players come along, that's for sure. And that's Substance right there with the AR.
Yeah, I was talking to him the other day about weapons choice, because I asked him, I said, normally I saw you with the AR, but as of late I saw you with the 16, and he said that that all changed when he was with E&E there for a little bit, and supposedly General was going to come back, and so he was forced to try a new weapon. But later we found that, I just told him, I was like, look man, you're a lot more effective with the AR, and I'm glad to see him with that weapon today.
And then the other player that Stan mentioned was Warpain right here. He's a player for Cover 3, or excuse me, Rising Storm. They just changed to Cover 3. Unfortunately, majority of the team couldn't show up today. I'm sure that would have been a great team to have added to this great turnout that we've had here. Right now we're having some difficulties. We're having just a couple dead rounds getting ready to get set up. Again, just so you know, Urban Assault is a 2-objective map. A team has to secure both objectives in order to win the map. There's the east and there's the west side. So you have to have them both secured at the same time or it doesn't matter. Let me give a quick blurb to our sponsors. I'd like to thank e-rev for helping us cast. They've been working diligently around the clock helping us out. Thank you very much. Doubletree Hotel for helping us out a heck of a lot, for a place to stay, a place to game, a place to get some food. Steel Series for their headsets, the mouse pads and the mouses. Great stuff. They gave us a ton of stuff. Thank you very much. Palette for the graphics card. They actually gave us a 9600. That's one of the newer graphics cards that they just came out with. I'll also help you, and thank you for promoting. And thank you to Darkstar for helping us out with networking and the servers. Without them, this land definitely wouldn't be possible. A couple quick shout-outs is to Balls Energy Drink. They got us some drinks here. Cyber Balls, web hosting for the LAN site. Antec for power supplies and case lighting. Pyromat for a gaming chair. And also network hardware resale. They helped us out with the switches. They helped setting us up and all that good stuff. Alrighty, it looks like we're about to go live. Alright. they're going to go dead real fast and then ready up. I don't know what the issue is, but that's what they want to do. Substance is speaking for them. He is their team captain. This probably should be really, really quick. I'm not sure what the issue is. Alrighty, we got it going. As it seems so far, as we have Ice 9 starting out on East, we have Team Animus starting out on West. This is actually a map that's probably one of the most well-balanced maps in the game. So let's see how things start out here. As it looks like Team Animus is two players going north. We have Substance, one of their star players, going north. And we also have Carnifex. He is a team leader for Ice 9. He is playing what we like to call the caddy, sugar caddy. It's because it looks like he's right next to a caddy. This looks like a pretty decent setup. It looks like it's pretty standard. We have Shadow hanging out behind the west objective. Take a couple shots at the AR, who should be Warpaint. Looks like nothing hit. A couple of nice shots there. Let's go first person view on these guys. We have Iron sitting back into the Vantage building. Stealther just took out Haunter, and Haunter took out Substance. Stealther just took out Absocold. Absocold is taken out by Warpaint. Carnifex is up in the yellow building. He's also an Ice 9 member. It looks like they secured East, and Carnifex is taking a gander at the western objective.
Yeah, we were completely caught off guard there. Annex actually made a push onto East objective. We were so caught up behind, I didn't even realize something was going on. But definitely was effective there because Stealther was able to take out both Haunter and Abs. But Haunter was able to take out Substance, so I believe we're leads with a 2v2 situation.
A 2v2 situation, that is correct. We got Warpaint alive, and we also, who's the other player that we have? Carnifex, he's the other player for Ice 9. And for Animus, we have Shadow and Iron. And Iron's still back in that Vantage building trying to take a gander at the caddy shack, making sure nothing's going on over there. And we'll have Warpaint, who I'm going to go first person on. I think he's going to get into some action here. He's taking a peek at, ooh, nice shot. That was a heck of a pixel shot from Warpaint into the guy in Vantage. I'm going to maintain the view on Shadow, who is behind the objective. We have Corny on the front side of West, and we also have Warpaint coming from Charlie West. What do you think the best move of action should be here, Stan?
The important thing is I-9 not to get too busted up. They're really in good advantage to take this round, but you know, you do have 55 seconds. You don't want to get quick pick, and there we go.
There it is. Carney busted in, takes him down. Round win for Ice 9.
Gotta get a cover. Gotta get some cover. Iron's coming, but Warpaint's definitely gonna have him covered.
I lied.
There it is. I told you. Got him.
Nice shot by Warpaint. Warpaint just absolutely destroyed him.
I have a little bit of info. I can read the team say it looks like they're going to do an East rush, so definitely calling for smokes. Let's look for that.
We're going to switch on over to Iron, who is going to begin the East rush. It looks like he'll probably be getting into a little bit of action here. And actually he's throwing out the smokes. Looks like their East rush might be coming down mid-street. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. We have a nade coming out. We have a nade coming out from Warpaint. A lot of action going on.
Substance takes down.
Warpaint taken down by Substance. Another shot by Shadow. Carnifex is moving up the south alley. He's going up what we like to call neck. He went up the ladder. He's taking a peek, seeing what's alive.
Carney's the last remaining player for I-9. It's up to him. Oh, and he's
Carney
down.
just gets taken out. Nice job by Aiden.
Let's see a quick little instant replay on that.
Can I get an instant replay on that shot?
And definitely shut down the door right there for Shadow. He just was in great position. No chance for Carney.
Well, what do you think about the start of this, Stan? You think was that what you expected for both teams to do? Split at 1-1 in the beginning, or are you a little surprised by the outcome so far?
I'm a little bit surprised by I-9. That round they got way too aggressive. I mean, the last round previously they took their time and they got the picks. They're definitely the better, more skilled team when Warpaint's just kind of controlling the flow as far as when they push and not.
Shadow just took out Carnifex, so it was just on. That was a heck of a shot. The only thing that was shown there was the top of his head, and he hit that mark. Right now he's taking West. We're going to switch over to Iron, who is an advantage. And we also have Stealther, who is in what we like to call the pit. It's the more central part of the map. Looks like he's just trying to look for rotators. There's only 3 men alive left for Ice 9. We have Warpain, who's sitting with the AR, who's always deadly no matter where he's at. He's working around in the bottom of the north window. I guess he hears somebody. He's going to take a peek. He's iron sight, and we'll see what happens here. He actually throws a smoke onto the central stairs there. We have Absolute Cold and what we like to call Ghetto. That's right next to the laundry.
Real quick now, I just wanted to point out that I9, because they lost someone so early in the round, it's very important that they almost just straight up call that they hold for this round. Go for a tie and wait for the other team to get aggressive. Who knows, you could get 2 quick picks and then next thing you know, the momentum shifts quickly. So let's see if I
There's a serious mistake there by Substance. He shot Stealther to red, and Warpain finished off the job for him, saying thank you. It is now a 3v3. Stealther is dead. We have Warpain in north. We have Absolute Cool behind east. And this is a very traditional setup. It's more of a passive setup. I would have to say that they're playing it very well. They're just trying to get another pick, and then they're going to turn it on and try to get some hits going. Let's see what
3v3 situation.
Let's see what I9's thinking about doing. They're playing it passive too. It looks like Haunter's sitting here trying to peek into the west objective. If you get a shot there, that's absolutely vital, taking out the guy in west. As you can see, we have Substance coming down the mid-street. He's trying to position himself before the rush is pulled. He's hoping that that smoke that was thrown there will cover up his sound. We have a pretty nice west lockdown here. Warpain is red with 30 seconds left on the clock. It looks like both teams are going to be very satisfied with a tied round. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock. It looks like we're going to have a tied round here unless something drastic happens. It doesn't even look like any team is even interested in attempting to move out, which is what I feel is I feel that they're being too scared, in my opinion. Substance again attacks another teammate by the name of Shadow this time. So that round turned out to be a tie. What do you think, Stan? You think they played that right, or what do you think?
I definitely agree. I mean, neither team has the advantage right here. So just like I called, I9 should have slowed it down, and it ended up getting the pick that they asked for. A little help to Substance. So currently, right now, Substance is very mad at himself. You see a little bit of team say. So I agree. I think it was played correctly, and you know, I9 though needs to take some rounds. They're on the east side, so it's normally known as the easier side. So I believe we got a rush going on. So I wanted to hurry up and talk about it.
No, I think they're just getting set up, actually. Just a real quick kill recap. Oh, my lord, they were rushing. They did take it quick.
Yeah,
oh, the ninja strat. Wow, that was quick. That caught him off guard. Not a single fire was shot except for the airplanes. Wow. Let's see an instant replay on Carnifex taking that, please. We have a lot of action going on here on the north alley. We have 2 players. One player, we have Substance shooting, taking down 2 players. Nice shot, taking down Haunter and Warpain, one of their star players. Substance is still green, and he's working the north door. Now they have one person, Carnifex, right here. He's peeking the north door. We have 2 people behind east. Couple nice shots. Looks like he caught him once. We'll see what happens. They really need to scatter from that position because they're about to get naded, especially with one person.
Yeah, good job on Substance's part to take 2 guys out, both of which are very vital players. In my opinion, Hunter's arguably the second best player on their roster right now. So with Warpain and Hunter out, I believe you're going to have a lot easier job for Annex. I'd definitely look for them to tie it up here.
That's true without a doubt. As you can see, both players are working up closely. Carnifex gets a kill, taking out Substance. Nice shot. Stealther flashes Absolute Cool, takes him out, and then Stealther also finishes off Carnifex. Nice job by Stealther taking the round. Tournament tied. Just a real quick kill recap. We have Stealther at 5 kills with 2 deaths. Iron's struggling right now with 0 kills, but only 1 death, so that's never bad. 3 kills, 1 death, and Substance with 3 and 3. So Stealther's picking it up. And for Ice 9, we have 1 and 3 for Haunter. Absol's having a hard time, 0 and 3. Warpain leading the kills, which I'm not surprised, 4-2, and Carney 2-3. So it looks like we have a traditional strat here going. We have Absolute Cool taking the objective in the east. We have Substance moving around in west. We have Carney taking on a gander in the west. I wonder if they're ever going to try something a little bit different speaking for Animus, that is. I mean, they did get a quick round taken from them because Iceland switched it up. I wonder if they want to try a rush.
Right now, what I'm seeing is wrong with I-9 is they have Warpaint on the complete wrong side of the map. I mean, right now he's on base main. I don't even think he realizes that he's getting pushed by Stealther here. So I think they're about to find out pretty soon. I'm pretty sure Stealther is within at least the hotel building or maybe even up close to east. So
I agree with that. I think Warpaint's a top fragger. Warpaint's definitely a top fragger. He just
nice
absolutely ripped Stealther. Great job by Warpaint, making it look easy as always. He's such a heck of a player, it's ridiculous. He right now is eyeing up the hotel, which he thinks a player from the opposing team will be at. We also have a nice little setup. We have a person on north, and we have Substance who's sitting mid-street. Substance loves this mid-street. I'm going to have to take down a few notes since I'm watching this. He just tossed a nade over at yellow, hoping to maybe catch somebody, and it looks like it did catch Carney, who is now yellow. So I don't know if he meant to do that on purpose or what. Yellow and yellow. Okay, bad joke. I understand.
Well, real quick, I wanted to get back to Warpaint. He's been playing a lot over on the other side. Oh, and real quick, Iron just got shot by Hunter, so I believe we're going to have a 4v2, or no, that's going to be a 3v2 situation.
So we have a 3v2 situation. Carnifex takes down Shadow. So now we have a 3v1 situation with Substance, who does have the ability to clutch.
How did he get in there?
I have no idea how he did it, but he did do that. They have no idea where he's hit. Somebody actually just walked past him.
And there it is.
He clutched around. That is lessons. That's lessons 101, ladies and gentlemen. Always check the objective when you don't know where the last guy is at. Great job by Substance. Terrible job by Ice9.
What I wanted to say one more time about Warpaint is he is playing more so on the wrong side of the map. He, as you can tell, the one time that I9 did do a push, they didn't even draw a shot. So, I mean, they're really playing back. See, as you can see, Warpaint's on the wrong side. He's more of a defensive player. I really think that he should be around yellow building or something of that nature so he can really put some pressure on side the guy in the objective.
Well, unfortunately, that's the issue whenever you have a ringer play for your team, too, because when he plays for Rising Storm, he has a completely different rule. This one, he was just thrown in for whoever Ice9 starting for isn't, and he's just filling in. So we can't really knock either person for the team or Warpaint.
Real quick, I wanted to get back to Iron. You see the position there. It's a really nice spot. Oh, and Stealther takes out Abs.
Nice job. That was a very nice job. He's yellow right now. He's healing himself. He's got to relocate because he knows where he's at. Another great shot by Warpaint, just sticking his barrel up Substance's nose. He's got to get ready for the guy coming out back. Haunter takes down Stealther. Haunter's about to get flashed. Flashes don't really work in this map. He went prone. Haunter's he's yellow. He's trying to get in there. He did make it. Nice job. That's really, really important, staying alive. Tournament's high. Look at that. They took the round. Wow, I don't even know who took that. Incredible turn of events right there. 3-3-1. Good job by both teams. What are you thinking? What do you think's going to happen now, Stan?
I'm really confused. I mean, definitely East is known as the more aggressive side when it comes to urban assault, and it seemed like Animus was making all the pushes, and really to be 3-3-1, I think Animus is in their favor right now.
Do we have the ability to go take a peek at that shot by Warpaint on Substance? I'd like to see that real fast. Can we get an instant replay, please? Okay, I'm sorry. We only got 12 seconds. I lied. It was too late of a thought. My apologies. So anyways, it's 3-3-1. The kill leaders for the entire set is Stealther, who's sitting at 7-4. Iron is 0-2. Shadows 3-2, and Substance is 3-4. We have Carnifex at 3-3. Warpaint leading it up with 6-2. Abso Cold has been having a hard time, is 0-5, and 3-3 for Haunter. So I know this is a pretty balanced map, but what do you feel? Who do you think has the advantage here? Any team specifically? Because the West can be more of an aggressive side if you choose it to be. I mean, the sides are going to be what it needs to be. You think they'll put Warpaint up front and let them try to let him win it for them, or what do you think?
If they go off of what they did on the other side, definitely not. I mean, Animus, like I said, oh, and real quick action, Warpaint takes him down, so maybe they are going to be aggressive on this side. Stealther is down, 4v3, quick situation for I9.
That was their lead killer, taken down by Warpaint. That was a heck of a shot by Warpaint. He came around that corner with iron sights and just absolutely destroyed him. Now we have Substance here sitting at the neck. He's fighting with probably Warpaint. He just flashed himself. That will be crucial because he can't hear. We have Carnifex right now. Ooh, Haunter took down Substance. Carnifex right now is red sitting in the caddy. Go ahead, Stan.
Shadow is like one of two remaining for Animus, so and he's behind the objective. We're definitely not looking good for Animus on this round.
Ooh, looks like a flash just hit Carnifex. I don't know if it'll really affect them. Warpaint takes down Iron. Shadow takes down Carnifex, and Warpaint takes down Shadow. Great shot. That was 3. That's almost an ace. Leading at 9-2 now. Not surprised by Warpaint Logan taking him down pretty well there. I mean, like I said, he is one of the best players in the game for sure.
As you guys could see on that instant replay, Warpaint was just overbearing him over there on yellow. Once you're there on that side of the objective, you're basically screwed. So Warpaint, nice positioning, nice shot.
With Stealther here, he was trying to spam the guy going to the west objective. He now takes it to yellow building. We have Warpaint, who I'm going to switch past right now. I don't think too much action is going to happen by him. We have Haunter on north, Abso, Charlie west. Warpaint takes down Substance, so much for what I said. Nice in your face. Abso Cold's sitting in Charlie west. We have Shadow, who's about to get a shot here. Ooh, firefight. Ooh, taken down by Haunter. Shadow had the advantage there, but Haunter, he pulled off a nice shot. 3v2, Absolute Colds going towards the back of West. There's a guy there. He's leaning. He's somewhat flashed. Ooh, headshot by Stealther on Absolute Cold. Take his seat, son. That's what I'd be saying. I'm sure he'd be saying something along the same lines. Iron sitting in caddy prone. However, he is red. It is difficult to control the M16, but that's the type of gun you want if you are red. With Stealther still under yellow, he's got a smoke out flexing for us, and Warpaint takes the objective. Good job by Warpaint. Heck of a round right there. A lot of action. Action-packed, real quick action.
Are you sure that Warpaint didn't hear you when you made that comment? Because I could have sworn as soon as you said that he took the objective, as well as taking out half their team.
Yeah, he has the ability to be on many spots of the map while being only one person. I don't know. It's some Matrix stuff. It blows my mind. So we're starting out with a new round here. 2 minutes and 44 seconds still to go on the clock. We have Carnifex taking the objective as usual. Substance is taken out. Warpaint is taken out by Substance. That's very key. I am gonna almost read it in the books here that Animus is gonna take this round. I think Substance is gonna light some people up. We have a nice little smoke there up on the tarp. That way you can smoke out the objective. However, you can still prone and slow crawl up like Iron's doing. However, he just got flashed. That is terrible, terrible news because now they know he's outside there. Stealther takes out Haunter. Nice shot there. No, Stealther's sitting on the south wall trying to shoot guys as they go in. Now, I won't be surprised if East gets taken here real fast. Actually, West should be taken here pretty quick. I don't know what the holdup is. Another shot by Iron taking out Carnifex. We have Substance who's pop locking and dropping it, trying to fire some people at Charlie West. Shadows in Charlie West right now. Shooting at the guy going to spawn, and Stealther finally gets the kill, taking down Abso Cold.
Yeah, as you called it, definitely I9 just dropped as soon as Warpaint. But something I really need to put out right here is I9 is on East. That's definitely the more favorable side in my opinion, especially if you want to play passes. So with the lead of 5-4, I would almost be going for tie rounds every single line. That's
a great point. This is a map where you can get ties, so sometimes a tie is, or all the time, a tie is better than a loss. You just have to pick and choose your battles. Substance is trying to take a gander down the middle straight here. Carnifex takes down Shadow, making it a 4v3. Carney must have shot him in Charlie West. That's a nice, easy shot. He's getting shot in the back. Oh my god, he's dancing. Substance takes down Carnifex. That was almost embarrassing. He would have been cast in front of everybody. Substance is taken down by Haunter. Iron's taken out. Takes down Haunter. Warpaint takes down Iron. I can't keep up. Oh my lord. Okay, we got each person in a separate objective. Warpaint's in East right now, and we have Stealther who just took West. We'll see what happens. Got an AR versus AR. Top killer versus top killer. I don't know how else I can compare it to you guys, so I'm just going to stop talking, but we're going to see what goes on here. I'm going to put my money on Stealther this round. I think Stealther pulls it out, but we'll see. Is it the experience or is it the young gunner that comes through? Both have ARs. They're sitting there peeking each other. They're in pretty common spots, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a nasty headshot coming. Warpaint throws out a smoke who is yellow, so I guess he is a little bit on the, not the underestimated side, but, ooh, nice shot by Stealther. Who called it? Good off me. I thank you. Tournament's currently tied. Can I get a quick replay on that? Boom, taken down. Nice job. 5-5-1 is the score. Let's see what happens here, guys. Ooh, Dingy, you're nice. Sorry, I'm getting a massage right now. We have two players going up the north alley. We have one person going prone. He was shot there at nade. Oh my lord. If that was cooked a little bit better, that would have been a kill for sure. Oh well. Carnifex should have tossed a little bit stronger. Carnifex taken down by Stealther in mid-air. I thought he was in the Olympics and just he did a swan dive off of that top shelf. That was pretty sick, Chubbs. Anyways, absolutely cool. It's tossing some flashes into Caddyshack. Substance is moving around under West. I'm not sure if they know where he's coming from. He takes him down. Substance takes down Haunter. Absolute Cool takes down Stealther, so we have a 3v2 right now in favor of Animus. We have Iron still sitting behind the objective, trying to peek at people. Warpaint, the deadly Warpaint, takes down Substance. The two top fraggers for Animus are now dead. We'll see what Warpaint has to say about this. He's working behind the objective. He also has a friendly at Charlie West. They're trying to focus on this person who is in West. Excuse me, not in West. I'm not sure where he's at, actually. He is Charlie West. So we have one in East and one in Charlie West. Warpaint's sitting there trying to iron sight and see what's going on. 90 seconds left on the clock. What do you think is going to happen here, Stan? Any predictions?
Shadow's pushing. I have no idea. I mean, it's just going to be down to Warpaint, really, it seems like.
He caught him crawling. Warpaint's gun was down. In this game, you can't crawl and shoot at the same time unless you slow prone. But Warpaint actually shot Shadow, who was absolutely surprised that he was in there. And let's face it, who would have guessed he was in there? So we have a 2v1 with Iron sitting in the objective in the little corner by a very snazzy. Ooh, she's kind of sexy up in the corner on the horse. Anyways, somebody tried bowling us over. We have Warpaint, who is taking West right now. He is in the objective, going prone. He works out. Look at that butt. Absolute Cold, who's up on the north wall, one of my favorite positions. He's checking out the objective. He wants to feel for everything. He's got 30 seconds. He's doing the right thing. He's getting close. However, we'll see if he decides to wait for his teammate or try to put the glory on his shoulders. He's going to end up trying to run around, it looks like. Iron's over at yellow. Warpaint's over at yellow. He just looked at West. They're not sure where he's at, so let's see. I'm going to focus on Warpaint here, go first person view, and see what he does. Absolute Cool runs up. Okay, I switched it up. Abs is going to find out real quick where he's at. Boom. Boom, headshot. Good night.
Oh, and Warpaint comes nice in.
I thought so. That's great. That's great teamwork right there. He sent the bait in, and then he's had the top fragger Warpaint with the AR. 200 bullets versus 30 bullets, taking him out.
Something to mention, Abs got his first kill that round, so I'm not sure we all missed it, but nice job, Abs.
Just a side note, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Team Animus was supposed to be the team of 20 bombs. Looks like Stealther carrying it. Last time it was Substance. Not so nice. If you guys want to check the Godfrag forums, I'm sure you can read all about it. Anyways, we have Carnifex sitting here. He's behind West. He's sitting there, pop lock, gonna drop it. Shadow goes prone, taking better pictures of the boxes. Iron is checking it out, trying to get Carnifex make a mistake. As you can see here, their Animus's main focus is a person in West. They want to sit there and try to pick off the person in West. We have a score of 6-5-1. Warpaint is trying to pick anybody off. It's looking around. That's actually a great spot. I don't know if any of you players out there don't know, but you can actually see behind the east for that.
something to quick mention, I-9 is in the lead with only 2 rounds to go, so you've got to play passive. Every round really matters right here. If they get another round, you definitely assure yourself of the tie, or maybe that might be the win if this win.
In all honesty, I'm surprised that Ice9's playing up this close. Like Haunter, he's in a wide open spot. If somebody peeks and kills him, that's not a very smart spot to be in because they have the advantage right now. Even if they tie it, that forces the next round to be the key round. So Haunter takes down Substance. Nice shot. So what for what I said. Absolute, he's yellow sitting in the hallway. Carnifex is back in west, so they're focusing on west. Warpaint takes out Shadow in the objective. That was a heck of a nice headshot. 70 seconds left on the clock. Yellow, excuse me, we have Absolute Cold who is yellow, still in west. I thought he was going to shoot a friendly. Carnifex comes running up. He almost fumbled it there and fell down the mid-street. We have Iron, who's yellow, sitting on top of yellow. Oh my snapping god. Snap, crackle, and pop. Nice shot by Carnifex. We have one person left for Animus, and that is the match. 7-5-1. Never mind, they lost power. Power went out. Power went out. That is going to have to be a restart of that round. We're going to have to go dead here for a while. The power went out for the Team Animus's team. I think Substance felt bad and started pulling out the power plugs. I don't know. It's just a guess on my part. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, they lost power. As you can hear everybody communicating behind me. They lost... That's Warpaint that you guys heard? Yeah. Alrighty. Well, as you can see, right now we are in a dead round. You can hear some of the landers talking behind me. That was Warpaint asking about the power. Would you like to say hi, Warpaint?
What's up, guys?
Hold on, I didn't have you keyed up.
How's it going?
That's Warpaint. As you guys can hear, that's Warpaint. He is one of the top fraggers so far for tonight's match, going, oh boy, what is it, 15-4. That's a nice little frag rate. Too bad Tracker isn't on, huh? I know. Stealthers 14-6, Iron's 3-6, Shadows 4-7, and Substance is 6-9. Carnifex is 5-8. And let me try to scatter these guys behind me. Alright, I yelled at him. He's got a sore butt. It's all good. Anyways, Haunter, 7-6, Absolute Cold, 1-9. So the turnout of this match, I mean, we all anticipated it to be a good match. Animus is a team that's not new, but they're one of the newer type of teams. There goes Substance, who finally left. He did crit. I think he did that way he could get the bad F1 screen up there. I've got news from Stan. What's going on, Stan?
Supposedly over on that end of the wall, someone accidentally kicked the cord right out, so that was the actual power connected to both Mr. Substance and Stealth there. So definitely some clumsy feet over there. It's very unfortunate, especially for I-9, because they had the match in the bag, so I guess we're going to redo this. You know, hopefully it's be up very shortly. We're definitely going to have to get the server reset, so let me make sure that gets done.
Yeah, this is probably going to take a couple minutes. Again, I'd like to give a real quick sponsor blurb. Let's see what we got here. I'd like to thank e-rev for helping us cast, Doubletree Hotel for helping us out for a place to stay, a place to game, a place to eat, Steel Series, their headsets and mouse pads, it's what they generously donated to us. Very nice of them, especially since we're just America's Army. We're still pretty small in the land scene, but we'd like to continue to build, going from CPL to here, to having about 16 teams. That's a heck of a good time. Let me reset the server here. Give me 1 sec.
Definitely going to get this restart to you very shortly. The score was 6-5-1.
So it just restarted the server here, trying to get things situated. Excuse me. Had a deep dish pizza. I'll tell you what, Chicago is the place for deep dish pizza. I'm loving it.
Alright guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of a view of what's going on here in the LAN center. As you can, you'll see very shortly that this is Warpaint, who's actually carrying the camera for us. Over there on the right hand side, Warpaint, if you can show us, is where Animus was. Animus was over here on this wall, and someone walked by and kicked that cord. As you can see, we got it really dark in here. Nice little ambience going on for us, but definitely going to have to restart this tournament here very shortly. David is working on it diligently for us, but it's great fun here in Chicago. Good time. David is almost working on that. We're going to make sure and get the teams back in here so we can finish up. 6-5-1 was the score, so once again, I9 needs one more round to win. If I was them, I would be going for the tie personally, but that's a better strategy right now. If you can just tie one round, then you assure yourself of a tie. If you tie both, you win. So, you know, whatever goes. A lot of times what happens is the other team gets too jumpy and you get easy shots, so something I would definitely have in the strat book right now. As you can see, our lovely America's Army panel right now should be going on.
Alrighty, so we're trying to get thought his computer blew up. That's kind of funny. So we're trying to get the server set up. It is all set up. They're gonna hop in the server and play at least 2 rounds, and if they do tie, that would mean that Animus would have to win a round and tie a round. So this next round, if they tie it, there's still one more round. If Ice9 wins it, then that's game. So this is actually a very important round. Wait to see what's going on here with both teams. As far as what Stan was saying is playing it back, I honestly feel that Ice9 has been doing better if they've been aggressive. If Warpaint can get a quick pick on any of the players, but especially Stealthy or Substance, who it seems that he has been able to get the best of them as of this match, it would be great.
Yeah, touche, my friend. You know, everyone has their own sense of opinion. You know, you do have the possibility. Sure, I9's been playing better when they've been aggressive, but I just feel like you have a little bit more of an advantage where you're just playing completely conservative. E&E used to do that the best back in the day. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I'm not gonna gloat about myself here, but I used to help run strides. You know what I mean? Okay. No, seriously. Yes, E&E, as I've always said, was probably the best team, teamwork-wise, that I've ever played for, and I mean, maybe that was because I helped coordinate a lot of things, or they ran stuff the way that I wanted to be run. But that is my honest opinion, and no, Stan, get your hand off my leg. I will not change it. Anyways, we just had a call out from Substance saying Warpaint's cheating. I think he is cheating for the mere fact that I can't kill him. So that, to me, says that he's cheating. Also, he did hear the call out that I don't think Warpaint's going to get any action, and then he dumbs 2 people, so, you know, whatever. Ah, boy. So we got a round starting up here pretty soon, waiting for I9's Warpaint to join West, and again, like I said, this next round is not necessarily the last round, but is absolutely crucial to see what goes on. We're probably going to go through a real quick setup. Hopefully they'll get their demos started and have a nice video for this LAN here coming out. So if anybody's interested in making a video or making demos, let us know, and we'll definitely get that for you. I know I didn't get to finish out my blurbs for our sponsors, so I'd like to say thank you for Palette for the graphics card. The 9600 is a heck of a card. Dark Star for networking and servers. Network hardware resale for the switches. Balls energy drink, it's good stuff. Cyberball, this web hosting for the LAN site, and Tech for power supplies and case lighting, Pyromat for gaming chairs. Thank you very much. We all appreciate it, and we hope that you continue to support America's Army and all that we continue to do. So it looks like Team Animus is ready. We're waiting for Ice 9 to get started. This is a mission planning round. I don't anticipate it to be too long. We've got more spectators behind us. And we'll see what goes on. I hope they don't think it's... Okay, they don't think it's live. At least Animus doesn't. So it's going to be up to, I believe, Carney, who is their strat caller. I'm very interested to see what goes on. If it was me and I was Carney, I'd send Warpaint just to go do this thing and start tearing people apart. But last few times, they've decided to be a little bit passive. So I don't know. It's a tosser up. I'd try to get a quick pick maybe in the, maybe a pick in the north alley. That's a nice easy pick that you could do. I might want to send Warpaint there. We'll see. We'll see what they have happening here. I know that's what I'd probably have happen, but we'll see what happens. Time will tell. And I'll tell you what, this is a heck of a match, and thank you very much for having me cast today's stand. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, not a problem. This has been a great match, and it's a shame that the power went out there because we would have had a great ending with Carnifex with that shot, but I guess a lot led up to that because of electricity. But we're about to start up here very shortly. I9 needs just a couple more seconds, he says, and we will get this thing on the show. Very anticipated round right here, and will be brought to you shortly.
We all probably should have smacked ourselves on the back of the head when Carney started getting a bunch of kills. I mean, something had to be up. I'm just kidding, Carney. I love you. I love you over there, big guy. A little teddy bear. Anyways, let's see what's going on here. They're just running around. They're inspired by the Olympics. As you can see, he's not very much of a tumbler. Maybe he'll go prone. Who knows?
Starting
so
just a little here.
Live round here again. Ice 9's in the lead by 1 round. They need 1 more round. A tie will win it. A round win will do the same and win it. So we have Iron here. He's pulled a frag. He's going to try to get a nade kill here. Maybe it'll get Carney. That's a oh, excuse me, that was just a smoke. Threw me off. Heck, I would have died just for not knowing I was. Carney gets a nice shot on Shadow. That's the opening pick that Ice 9 needed. That's huge, especially because they can go passive here. Hunter now takes down Stealther, so it's 4v2. Substance takes down Absol Cold, 3v2. Substance knows where the opposing players are, but they also know where he is. He pulls a flash, and UA, it doesn't really help that much. Ooh, they take it. They take the objective right in front of, actually not right in front of them.
Nice.
Alright, War Cries come out.
That's a chance.
7-5-1. Good games to Ice 9. Animus just wasn't strong enough today. A couple, I don't really agree with that last strat, but you never know. It's not me that's running the team. It's Substance over there. You always got to protect your objective. I mean, I understand things happen sometimes that you don't know. But anyways, good games today, guys. It is an overmatch. They don't really need to play this round. Are we going to have the interview with the team leaders, or what's going on?
Yeah, definitely going to pull Warpaint at least over here, maybe even Carney, and we can go over this round. So, it don't need 8 to win. Substance is showing his intelligence here. Definitely was a tie, so there's 1 round left. They're down by 2. You do the math. But, we're going to go give you something new here in a second. We're going to get a live interview just to kind of go over a couple questions. David and I are going to have to stay here sitting down because this is the only microphone that doesn't reach. But we're going to pull Warpaint and Carney back here. This is going to be great.
Alrighty, we're going to have a real quick interview with Carnifex and Warpaint here. Warpaint was top fragger for Ice 9, and we also have Carnifex, who is a strat caller and the devout leader for the Ice 9 team. Give us 1 second here, got to get everybody over. Alrighty, so we have Ice Nine's team with us back here. We have Carnifex on your right, and we have Warpaint on your left. This strapping young lad, well, not so young lad behind me, that's Abso Cold. He did a heck of a job trying to run around and boosting everybody's frag rate, holding that one kill. You know, we probably should have been next to him because he was spectating Warpaint all the time.
Hey, we're gonna do this a little bit different, kind of close quarters. Don't have a long cord, so we're gonna right now in the view we have myself, Warpaint, and Carney. We are actually here live from the Chicagoland. So I gotta ask. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna get this a little bit later. As I can. This is going to be our microphone kind of getup, but we're going to make it happen. Check it out. What do you guys think about that match? Pretty close?
It's pretty good. It was probably the closest match that I've played at the LAN, of course, but it was pretty good. They put up a good fight.
Yeah, definitely. Substance was doing everything he could. Stealther really impressed me. A couple shots there. I
thought Animus did a very nice job. I thought they were a little aggressive at points and times when they shouldn't have been, but I thought Ice 9 also were a little aggressive when they didn't need to be as well. But I thought both teams played very well. I thought a lot of great shots were being made, and I thought it was a very nice fight.
Definitely was. Real quickly, what was the thought process? What do you think about playing with 9 here at the LAN?
They're a good bunch of guys. I've been playing this game since 2002, and so it's been like 6 years. So I decided first I wasn't going to go to the LAN because what happened with Rising Storm and Stalker, our leader and stuff. So we weren't going to send a team, but then contacted Carnifex, and it was like, hey, we could use a ringer like yourself that has some experience, and so I decided to go ahead and buy the ticket and come out here, and it's been a blast so far. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. All you guys who could have possibly came and didn't, you're definitely missing out. After a couple little technical issues, I think we got everything rolling. You guys are moving on to the third round. You got 2 losses still available, and looks like I'm not even sure who you're going to be playing next. We're going to be playing. You guys going to be playing half and half? I believe so, half and half. It's half Mug and Mouse, half Conviction. So good things here at the Chicagoland. Look forward and keep posted. Tell your friends to tune in to e-rev. Tell your parents even. Let's do it. So.
Hold on. Hey, let's get Dratus in here. You guys remember Dratus?
Dratus.
Hey, Dratus. Overrated Dratus right here, guys.
The only overrated player to show up.
He did strippers.
The only overrated player to show up. I think the rest is in the parking lot. Idle, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. They do that sometimes. But hey, here we go. That'll be out all from us, unless you guys have anything to add. Maybe Carney?
I have one thing to add whenever you're done. Warpaint owes Banana $60, so everybody knows I have your back, Nanners. Come rub my belly, baby.
Oh, I'm your manager now? Sweet. Just signed a contract right here, guys. Everybody heard it. Alright, I'm done.
Fantastic, guys. Look forward for more from AA LAN. Let's check it out.
Forehead. E-rev. Apply directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.